So hello everyone, thank you for joining our live demo with Zebrunner. Actually, today we'll see how to simplify failure analysis with the help of our Zebrunner platform. So our speakers for today, it's actually me, Alessia, I'm Product Success Manager at Zebrunner. And also at the call, we have Sergey Brinko, he's Software Development Team Lead at Zebrunner. And he'll be able to answer all of your questions if you have ones at our Q&A session. So let's actually see the agenda for today. Today we'll learn how to execute tests and run great amount of tests in really quick time. So we'll see how to detect the root causes of issues, how to speed up the test analysis with the help of different rich artifacts that we have. We'll see how to use the AI/ML based classification of failures. Also, we'll understand how test reports at Zebrunner help to manage product quality. And we'll see how actually it's possible to track team performance and manage several projects inside one workspace. After that, we'll have a Q&A session so that you could solve all of your doubts about Zebrunner. So what is actually Zebrunner? Zebrunner is a test automation management platform that allows you to fix issues faster and deliver with confidence. So today we'll really see how easy it is to do all of this with one solution. Zebrunner mission is to help you increase the efficiency of your test automation process and for sure deliver with confidence. I'm sure that every company needs this simplified process and effective test automation. Actually, with Zebrunner, companies that use our tool get fast and scalable test execution. They are able to analyze their failures with the help of our AI, and they get transparent ROI of test automation. So in just a few minutes, I'll show to you how it's possible with Zebrunner. Actually, some of the unique features that Zebrunner offers, and we'll for sure see all of them today. So first of all, it's a consolidated reporting that allows you to check the trends in your test automation. Zebrunner offers features for test analysis like test artifacts, like videos, screenshots, logs, test run history, AI, as I already said. Moreover, Zebrunner allows you to manage several projects inside one tool and track testing progress. Moreover, Zebrunner has multiple integrations with third-party tools and frameworks for you to easily implement Zebrunner into your testing process. So you won't have to change anything. So all of this is easy. Actually, if you don't have a trial workspace at Zebrunner, you can quickly create it on our website. So just after filling in this form, you'll get an email with a link, and here you go. You are able to start with us. So you can create it right now or afterwards. So that to check the Zebrunner's functions yourself. So actually, I guess we can go inside our solution, inside Zebrunner. So actually, let's see how it's possible to track the test automation, to manage all of your tests easily. So you see, we are inside Zebrunner. Actually, we're inside the test runs grid where all of your test results are collected. So you see, for now, I have here more than 200 tests, and all of them are here. I can search for the necessary one. I can do like the search, for example, I want to see only the test runs that were run on Chrome or and Linux, for example, and I can do all of this easily and see all the test results that I have regarding it. And actually I can apply different filters for a really easy search. All of the test runs are here, and there are several ways of how we can actually start our test. So in case you use some test automation framework like TestNG or PyTest or JUnit, so anything, you can easily integrate with Zebrunner via our special agents. So I will show you just the documentation that we have. So for every framework that we support, we've got an extremely detailed documentation with all of the steps that you need to take. So after this integration, you'll actually be able to start your test from your code. Another way to launch your test results is our launcher. So now launcher in Zebrunner is really configurable. It supports multiple configurations. In case you need additional ones, you can provide all of them here. You can choose any testing platform that you use. So for example, if you use Lambda test or Sauce Labs, for example, and you've already configured it in the integrations, you can launch your test via Lambda test on its infrastructure. Or for now, we can launch it on our own Zebrunner engine that is really scalable and allows you to run up to 10,000 tests in like less than 10 minutes. So it's really quick. So for example, in this pre-configured launcher, we've got operating system Linux and Chrome. So I can actually choose whatever Chrome I need or another browser. So as well, let's choose Firefox, for example, and try to launch the test and see what will happen. Yeah, how it will perform. So you see that it's now on the test runs grid and it's for now queued. So it's preparing for the execution. So before, while we wait, we can see what actions it's possible to perform on the test runs right from this grid. So actually we've got some really basic things, and we've got some really useful things that will help you in your daily QA activities. So for example, the feature that helps with collaboration is ability to mark a test run as reviewed. So for example, I've already checked this test and I want to say to my colleagues that may come to Zebrunner that, yeah, okay, so I marked it is reviewed. I checked all of this. So you see that there are several links that appear. So the first one, the first icon is that it's already reviewed, and by clicking at this comment, I can see like that the comment that was left. So all of this helps in collaboration with the team. Moreover, you can send the test run as email. So you'll get like all of the test results that you can see inside Zebrunner to your email. Or you can export it to HTML, which can also be really useful. So for example, another feature that we have is the ability to rerun an already finished test. So for example, we see that this test is failed by, yes, by all the metrics, and we can rerun it. And moreover, we can rerun only failures. So imagine that you have like 100 tests and like 2 of them are failed. So you don't have to rerun all of the tests. You can run only failures, and this same test run will be rerun. So yeah, so it will be a rerun and the results will be collected together. So you'll be able to understand how it went. So actually you see that our test run is in progress. So it's executing, and we can check all of the test results in real time. So let's go inside our test. So you see this one is already failed. Again, we can check why this happened. And another test run, it's still in progress. So we can wait for it to be finished. So actually we are inside the failed test. If it was, for example, a web test, you can check the video. You can like play it, do anything you need. You can check all of the details of your test, like platform, browser, the duration. You can see who is the owner of this test, and all of the other things like tickets. If some Jira ticket was linked, I will later show you how to do this. And also all of the labels that you apply to your test are also located here. Moreover, we can check the log messages, see the level and time when they started this log entry. Moreover, we can see the screenshots for every step of the execution. Yeah, so this is also really helpful. What's more? Actually, it's the test history feature that I already showed you. So actually, you see that there are several tests inside one test. So these are the previous executions of this same test that were executed before. So you can see, you can compare them, you can compare the logs, you can see how they performed, what were the difference if they were, or for example, if some test is passed or some failed, you can see how stable it is. Or maybe it's flaky. So all of this is possible with the help of test history. And I guess I'll show it to you on the basis of some other runs as well, where we'll be able to check it in more details. So we see that our latest test is finished. And we also see the test that was rerun. So you see it's also here and it's finished. Yeah, we rerun only the failures. So this is really helpful. So what's more, I guess we can go inside some other tests and see what other features are possible to simplify your failure analysis with the help of Zebrunner. So I've prepared special test runs which will illustrate this process in more detail. So we are inside the test page, test results page, and what's more, you can see the testability. So I already told you about it. So this is the testability of your test, and this is the diagram that illustrates how successful your test run was. So you see that 62% of your test run of your tests are passed and 38 are failed. Moreover, you can see on this diagram all the previous executions of this same test. So this is the one that we are in, and we can see how this test was performed in the past and compare how stable it was. So here you can see all of the attached artifacts if there are some, all of the attached labels if you attach them. So all of this is possible on this page. Moreover, all of the features that I showed you before, like marking tests run as reviewed, sharing with your colleagues, like copying the links, sending to email, rerunning, or building now, and all of the others are available from here. Moreover, so if you have like really a lot of tests and you need to see, for example, only the failed ones, all of the sorting opportunities are available as well. So you can see only the failed tests, only the passed tests, so whatever you need. Or you can actually sort them, for example, by status, so that all of the failed tests are displayed on the top of the page for like easier analysis. So you can prioritize your activities. Yeah, you can also search. So yeah, these are the really simple things that are here as well. I already told you about our AIML mechanism that allows you to categorize the failures automatically. So how does it work? After your test run is finished, our AIML, on the basis of your stack traces, tries to understand what was the reason of your failure and assigns one of the categories to your test. So for example, if our AI understands that it's a business issue, it automatically sets this category here with some level of accuracy. So you see that this accuracy is 48, which is not really high for now, but actually, the more you train your AI, the more accurate the results. So you can do it like in some amount of rounds and train your AI on the basis of your own stack traces to like define it correctly. So how the training works, if you see that it's not a business issue, you can, the system marks it as a locator issue, saves it. Yeah, so you see that if it changes the color, it actually was classified by me. So I'm the admin, I'm a human. So human intervention allows you to train your AI on the basis of your own logs. So just in a couple of rounds, you can get higher results of your system. So what's more, actually, I already told you about linking test results with Jira. So I will show you how this process is happening. So for example, you see that it's a failed test, and you know that somewhere in Jira there is a special bug for this reason, for this failure. So you can link it. First of all, you for sure need to set up this integration with Jira in the integrations page. I will show it to you a bit later. For example, you can see that that some user already linked it to another issue. So yeah, you see it's already linked to this issue. But for example, if you remember somewhere that there is a special bug, you can find it, try to find it, and for example, link it as well from your project. So you see this label here identifies the name, the ID of the issue, and by clicking on it, you'll be able to go to Jira directly. So you don't have to spend time on searching and all of these things. But for example, if you haven't found the necessary bug or like it's a new issue that you need to create, you don't have to go to Jira again. So you can create a new issue in Jira right from Zebrunner. So you just choose the project where you would like to create it, choose the issue type, like let it be bug, enter the summary, enter the description, fill in the required fields that are taken exactly from Jira. And create the new issue, and it will be automatically linked. Right from here, you'll be able to access it and manage the way you need. So this was about the Jira. Moreover, integration with GitHub that works the same way is also possible. So in case you need to configure it, like please write to us to support zebrunner.com so that we could help you with this integration. What else? If you use some of the test case management systems like TestRail or X-Ray or Zephyr, so you can also correlate your tests with test cases in this system. So through the code, you can assign, you can sync the test, and right here, after clicking on it, you can see the preview of your test case in Jira, so in TestRail. So again, you don't have to go to TestRail to search. You can see how all of this is synced. Moreover, our latest update in this integration was this deprecation and updates notification. So in case this test case was updated in TestRail, this automatic notification will be shown here. So you as a test automation engineer know that you need to update some of the states, or for example, if this test was marked as deprecated by manual engineers, for example, you can again do some activities to change it. So you always know if anything is changing, and you can do it all on time. So this is really great. I guess we can go again inside one of the tests to see, as I promised, another version of test history. So you see that some of the tests were passed, some of them were failed. So you can analyze why, how they differ. And yeah, so make some conclusions about the state of this test. Maybe it's again flaky, maybe you need to change something in your code, or like so it's really easy to understand what you need to do next. I guess this was what I wanted to show you about the test runs. We can go to another page, which is Milestones. So I will not dive like really deep into this feature. I guess you are aware of this concept of milestones. So with the help of milestones at Zebrunner, you can logically organize your test runs. So you see that all of them are located on one page, and for easier understanding of what your test runs are correlated with. So for example, maybe it's some special feature that you need to test, so that you could always know that what was your test like about. You can add a milestone. So let's create our new milestone. Let it be live demo. Let's set up the date. So you can start this, you can set up the start date, you can set up the due date, or you may not do this if you like don't need it. So you can add a description so that to know what is this about, and you press create. So this milestone is located here. After it's completed, you can mark it as completed, and it will be sent to another category of completed milestones, so you can see all of the progress for you. So now I'll show you how actually this works in accordance with the test runs. So you see these labels, small labels with a flag and the name. So these are basically the milestones. So for example, let's assign some test runs to some milestones. So we press assign to milestone, and you see we created the new milestone, but we marked it as completed. So it's not actually in the list of available milestones. So we can check like another milestone, let it be a webinar. So we press assign, and here you see that this label was added to the test run. So you know what is this test attached to. Yeah, so and moreover, you can use our smart filters for this. Like, so for example, you choose milestones and you choose that you would like to see the milestones for the test runs for this milestone. So you see all of the test runs are here. So you don't have like to waste your time on searching the needed test run. So this is also really convenient. What's more, actually, after you analyzed all of your tests, it's really useful to see how you go with your project, with your test runs. So for this, Zebrunner has a concept of dashboards. So let's go to the dashboard. This is the grid where you can create any type of a dashboard. So general dashboard is actually a system one. And it will be automatically added to your project as soon as you create it. Then you can add any dashboard you need and configure the widgets. So I will show you how our widgets look. So this is the general dashboard that shows all of the metrics for 30 days. So I get some problems with my internet connection, but yeah, we see that it's here. So you can see the 30 days total for different parameters. So this is the parameter for this particular project. So how you went with your tests in the past. Moreover, you can see all of the engineers that ran the tests, and you can see what was the total, what was the percentage of past tests, so you can track their performance. And on this trend, for sure, you can again see what were the trends. Maybe you need to change anything, or yeah, so this is also can be very helpful. So you see this project is not really actively used for now. So let's go to some other projects. You see we have here 13 projects. and all of them contain different information. So this is another type of feature that I wanted to tell you about. So projects allow companies that have like several testing teams, for example, or like have some different purposes for testing. So they allow not to create additional workspaces, but to use your one workspace with several projects. So let's go to another project and see how it differs here. So we are on the test runs. You see that they are absolutely different. And there are like 1,000 test runs here. So let's see how, with the help of dashboards, we can also analyze the performance of your team, the performance of your project. So these are all of the failures for today that are sorted by the reason. So you see the reason, you see how many tests failed with the same reason, what were the details of this. So you can see the failure analysis dashboard. It's actually also a system dashboard. It's automatically created, so you don't have to do this. And you can go to this test that failed with this particular reason. So all of this is connected automatically, so you can see how it performed, what was the reason for failure, what were the details. So all of this is actually possible with the help of the dashboard. So you just visit it and understand what happened actually. So the pass rate, I already showed you this one. Yeah, but there are some different widgets here. So the pass rate calendar, so you can see what was the performance of your QA team, for example, in 2022. So you can check how successful your tests were. You can see some other all the information that is needed. And moreover, you can configure the widgets the way you need. So I will just show you how it's possible to work with dashboards. If you don't want to use, for example, general dashboard. So, or if it's not enough for tracking the success. So we've created the dashboard that's called live demo. See no widgets for now added, but we can add our own one. So for example, let's create a widget with pass rate, pi. Yes. So here we can see the preview. And let's say we want to see the pass rate only for today. But we want to choose some other configurations, some other filters. For example, we want to see all of the tests that were performed with API. Yeah, see, the preview has already changed. So it's all is possible to see in real time. So, okay, let it be this one. So only API tests. So we do this, name it the way you need. And here we go. So all of the API tests for today in this project were successful. And this way you can do with any widget, any information that you need. So you can configure as many dashboards as you need, and customize all of the test reporting for your management, for business, for technical people. So all of this is possible. What's more, I also wanted to show you the project members. So actually, in the context of projects, it's important to know some things. So actually there are different projects. So there are private projects and public projects. Public projects are for sure available for any person inside this workspace. Private projects, to private projects, only the authorized people have access. So you see, for example, if it's a private project, only these people will be able to see that this project actually exists, and that moreover they will have the access to it with different roles. So there is the role of an administrator, so it's the highest person in the project with the most rights. Manager is similar to administrator, but with some limitations in access and permissions. Engineer has some basic permissions that usual engineer, test automation engineer needs. So they can just launch the test, analyze them the way you need. So all of this is available. And a guest is a person that can visit this project, but they cannot like do some things. So they cannot change anything, so that you couldn't lose the important information there. This project management system allows you to save your information, to keep it safe, to provide more security to your testing. So I guess the last point that I wanted to show you today is our integrations. So actually, Zebrunner allows you to integrate with a really great amount of third-party solutions. So, for example, let's say you're using some testing platforms like Browser Stack, Source Labs, Lambda Test, Testing Bot. So you can actually configure them the way you need. So all of the information that you'll need. So just 3 configurations that you need to provide. All of this is possible, and you'll be able to launch your test via the testing platform. So I already told you about TestRail and Jira. So you can actually configure this integration as well, so that to get real visibility of all that's going on. Moreover, we provide the integrations with messaging solutions, so like Slack, Microsoft Teams, so you can send the notifications on your test runs to the special channels that you need. So all of your team always knows if something failed or something went wrong, so you always know it. So I already told you about the test automation framework. So you see this great list, and it's possible to integrate via REST API guide. So if you haven't found the needed framework in the list, so you can do it yourself by using our really detailed guide. The integrations CI servers, so you see Jenkins is possible to configure like straight away. As for TeamCity, Circle CI, Travis CI, so for now, if you want to configure them, please contact us at support@zebrunner.com so that we could help you with this. So on our website, you can find all of the documentation, the user guide that demonstrates you how you can work with all of the sections, all of the things, all of the features in Zebrunner. We have the integrations page that shows you all of the integrations that we support. And we have the possibility to get a free integration, so we can take all of the responsibility to help you with this. So you just send us a request and we'll help you during the call, for example, or you can request a new integration. For example, if you haven't found it in the list and you really need it to use with Zebrunner, so actually you can request a new one and we'll put it to our top priorities, so if you really need it. So actually, I guess this was all from my side for today. Actually, I guess we can go on to the questions and answer session. So at the call, we have Sergey, who will be able to answer any questions that you have, for example, regarding technical integrations, configurations, how something works. So please feel free to ask your questions to the chat, or you can even unmute yourself and ask your question in voice. So please, just don't hesitate if you have any question to ask it. It's a great chance to get the response. Yeah. So please write the question to the chat if you have one, or simply unmute yourself and ask it. Yeah, so I guess we can wait for some time, in case you need some time to type your question. So for now, I can show you how actually Zebrunner collaborates with our biggest clients. So actually, our clients are Inception, NerdWallet, Modius, MyFitnessPal. So I'm sure you know them and you heard about them. So they actually are happy with Zebrunner. Yeah, so we are really proud of having them as our customers. Moreover, we are proud of having the partners, such big partners as Sauce Labs, Lambda Test, Testing Board, as testing providers. So they're not only we have integrations with them, but we also have them as partners. So we are also happy to do this, to be there. Yeah. So actually, I for now don't see any question in the chat. So maybe you need some more time, or you can again unmute yourself and ask your question if you have one. Okay, so I guess that we don't have questions from our audience for now. So I hope it's, yeah. So still we have some time if you have some question to ask. Yeah, just let's wait for 1 minute and we'll finish our live demo. So actually, thank you so much for joining our today's session. So actually, it was a pleasure to meet all of you. So I hope that we'll stay in touch. Please subscribe to our social media on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Twitter. So we are really happy to always help you with anything. So whatever help you need, we are really happy to provide it. Please visit our website, zebrunner.com, to create a 14-day trial with premium features. And contact us at support@zebrunner.com if you need any help. So no questions for today. Thank you for joining our today's live demo, and see you soon, I hope. Yeah. So thank you.